announcement from the Ministry of External Affairs, Persian will be included in the list of classical languages, will get priority under NEP. 40% jobs are at risk due to AI. IMF released the report. Developed countries will be more affected. Remains of 2800-year-old settlement found in Gujarat. This discovery challenges the notion of dark age. IIT Kharagpur did research with ASI. New species of butterfly discovered. This species belongs to the Lysanidae family. Cigarettis conjunctiva is its name. And Swachh Survekshan Award 2023 announced. Surat beats Indore in the report. Jointly selected cleanest cities. Recently, the Ministry of External Affairs stated that the Persian will be included in the 9 classical languages of India. This initiative will further strengthen the rich heritage of Persian language in the Indian education system. It is noteworthy that the Government of India has decided to include Persian as an Indian classical language under the new education policy. In fact, there has been talk of promoting 3 other languages in the National Education Policy of 2020, apart from the 6 classical languages. These 3 languages include Pali, Persian, and Prakrit. Let us tell you that Persian is the most widely spoken language of the Iranian branch of Indo-Iranian languages. It is considered a part of the Indo-European group of languages. It is mainly spoken in Iran, Afghanistan, and Tajikistan. It is considered one of the oldest and historically important languages of the world. It is written in right to left writing style. Its rich literary tradition is more than 1,000 years old. However, the beginning of Persian language in India can be seen in medieval history. Let us tell you that the Government of India has set criteria for declaring a language as a classical language. According to them, the history of the initial text of any language should be 1500 to 2000 years old. It should also be a part of ancient literary text. At the same time, it is considered a valuable heritage by generations of people who speak it. And it should have originality in the literary tradition. At present, 6 languages in India have classical status. These include Sanskrit, Tamil, Kannada, Telugu, Malayalam, and Odia. Recently, IMF, that is International Monetary Fund, has released a report. According to this report, it is believed that about 40% of jobs globally will be affected by artificial intelligence, that is AI. According to this, countries with advanced economies may face more risk than emerging markets and low-income countries. AI is likely to affect 60% of jobs in advanced economies. In such a situation, if the report is to be believed, only half of the jobs affected by AI will be negatively affected, while the rest can benefit from enhanced productivity gains due to AI. Let us tell you that AI refers to a computer science and technology field. Its purpose is to model human-like mental functions and abilities. It is being used in creative tools like search engines, virtual assistants, self-driving cars, and ChatGPTs. These functions also include problem-solving, reasoning, learning, pattern recognition, and decision-making. Let us tell you that the International Monetary Fund, that is IMF, is a major financial agency of the United Nations. It was established after the United Nations Monetary and Financial Conference at Bretton Woods. Its purpose is to promote global monetary cooperation, secure financial stability, and facilitate international trade. Besides, high employment and sustainable economic development is also to be promoted. Its headquarters is located in Washington, D.C., and it includes about 190 countries. Recently, the Ministry of Consumer Affairs has made an announcement regarding the production of lentils. According to this, India can become the world's leading country in the production of lentils during the 2023-24 crop year. At the same time, lentil production in the crop year 2022-23 has been 1.56 million tons. Let us tell you that lentil is a crop plant of legume family. Its pods are edible, from which lentils are obtained. Its plants are usually small and self-pollinated. It is cultivated in Rabi season. The climate requires cold and warm temperatures for its growth. It is mainly cultivated in Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Bihar, West Bengal, Chhattisgarh and Jharkhand. This lentil is an excellent source of energy, carbohydrates, proteins, fats, fiber, phosphorus, iron, zinc, carotene, vitamins and antioxidants. According to the Food and Agriculture Organization, the world's top lentil producing countries in the year 2022 were Canada, India, Australia, Turkey and Russia. Despite being the second largest producer of lentils, India is dependent on imports to meet its domestic requirements. Let us tell you that India is the largest producer of pulses in the world. In India, the share of pulses in the area under food grains is about 20%, whereas its contribution in the total food grain production in the country is about 7 to 10%. Recently, the evidence of a human settlement has been found from archaeological excavations in Vadnagar, located in Gujarat. Its discovery has been studied jointly by the Indian Institute of Technology, Kharagpur, and the Archaeological Survey of India. This settlement is considered to be 800 BC old. Also, it is being said to be contemporary with the pre-Buddhist Mahajanpadas. According to the study, this archaeological evidence of cultural continuity after the decline of the Harappan civilization challenges the notion of Dark Age. Let us tell you that Vadnagar is a city and municipality in Mehsana district of Gujarat state in India. It has been described as a multicultural and multi-religious settlement which includes Buddhist, Hindu, Jain and Islamic influences. Excavations in Vadnagar have revealed 7 cultural stages including Mauryan, Indo-Greek, Indo-Scythian, Hindu-Solanki, Sultanate Mughal and Gaikwad British colonial rule. Various archaeological artifacts have also been discovered from this period. Along with this, intricately designed bangles and coin molds of the Indo-Greek period have also been found here. At the same time, its important discoveries also include the confirmation of one of the oldest Buddhist monasteries, which shows the historical and cultural richness of this settlement. For your information, let us tell you that Archaeological Survey of India, that is ASI, is a body of the Ministry of Culture. It is a major organization for archaeological research and conservation of cultural heritage. It was established in the year 1861 by Alexander Cunningham, the first Director General of ASI. And he is considered the father of Indian archaeology. The main function of ASI is to maintain ancient monuments, archaeological sites and remains of national importance. It regulates all archaeological activities in the country as per the provisions of the Ancient Monuments and Archaeological Sites and Remains Act 1958. It also governs the Antiquities and Art Treasures Act 1972. Recently, ONGC, that is Oil and Natural Gas Corporation, has discovered 2 natural gas reserves in the Mahanadi Basin Block. These searches have been conducted in a specific area which was earlier declared a no-go area due to national security interest. Actually, this area was on the path of missile testing or satellite launch. Due to this, it was declared a no-go area. In the year 2022, the government removed restrictions on more than 98% of no-go areas, after which energy companies were given permission to send vessels and drill ships to find oil and gas. It is noteworthy that this discovery will boost the share of natural gas in India's energy capacity. The target has been set to increase it from the current 6.3% to 15% by 2030. Let us tell you that Mahanadi Basin is the 8th largest river basin of the country, which is about 4.28% of the total geographical area of the country. It is surrounded by the hills of central India in the north, the eastern Ghats in the south and east, and the Maikar ranges in the west. It is divided geographically into 4 regions, which includes the northern plateau, eastern Ghats, coastal plains, and the erosional plains of the central highlands. Let us tell you that Mahanadi is one of the major peninsular rivers flowing towards the east in India. It originates from the Sihawa mountain range of Chhattisgarh. It is the second largest river after Godavari River in terms of water capacity among the peninsular rivers. Its length is about 851 km. Its tributaries are Seonath, Hasdev, Mandong, Tel and Jong. Hirakud Dam has been built on it, which is the longest dam in the world. Recently, a rare Tibetan Brown Bear has been spotted for the first time in Sikkim. It has been identified in cameras installed by the Sikkim Forest Department and WWF India. This discovery adds a new subspecies to the mammal diversity of the country. Let us tell you that Tibetan Brown Bear is also known as Tibetan Blue Bear. It is considered one of the rarest subspecies of bear in the world. Its scientific name is Ursus arctos pruinosus. It is an omnivorous species and its diet usually includes marmots and alpine vegetation. This bear has adapted itself to the harsh conditions of the Tibetan Plateau. It is different from the black Himalayan bear in its appearance, habitat and behavior. The Tibetan brown bear is found primarily on the alpine East Tibetan Plateau in the eastern Tibet, western China, Nepal and Bhutan. Its ability to smell is much more acute than that of hearing and sight. Their lifespan is 20 to 30 years. It is listed under least concern of the IUCN Red List and Appendix 1 of CITES. At the same time, it also gets protection under Schedule 1 of the Wildlife Protection Act 1972. Let us tell you that WWF India, that is Worldwide Fund for Nature India, is an autonomous office of WWF Network. It was established in the year 1969. It was established to prevent the degradation of the Earth's natural environment and to maintain harmony between man and nature. It works on conservation of species and their natural habitats, climate change, water and environmental education, among other issues. Recently, North Korea tested a solid fuel missile equipped with a hypersonic warhead. The purpose of this test was to check the reliability of the missile's solid fuel engine. The maneuverable flight capabilities of the hypersonic weapon also had to be confirmed. It is designed to identify targets and engage distant targets. Let us tell you that hypersonic missile is a weapon system which flies at 5 times the speed of sound. Its mobility differentiates it from a ballistic missile because it does not follow the ballistic trajectory laterally. In this way, it is capable of hitting a desired target. Its two types are hypersonic glide vehicle and hypersonic cruise missile. Actually, the hypersonic glide vehicle is launched from a rocket before reaching the desired target, whereas the hypersonic cruise missile is powered by an air-breathing engine after achieving its target. It is noteworthy that India, France, Germany, Japan and Australia are also developing hypersonic missiles. For your information, let us tell you that India is developing an indigenous dual-capability hypersonic cruise missile. It is being developed as part of the Hypersonic Technology Demonstrator Vehicle. It was successfully tested with the Mach 6 scramjet in 2019 and 2020. India operates about 12 hypersonic wind tunnels which are capable of achieving speeds of up to Mach 13. Recently, researchers have identified a new species of silver-lined butterfly in the Western Ghats. It has been found in the Brahmagiri Wildlife Sanctuary of the Western Ghats. Researchers have confirmed 5 male and 4 female specimens of the butterfly. Also, it is considered to belong to the Lysanidae family. This unique species has been named Sigeratus conjuncta or cojoint silverline. Let us tell you that cojoint silverline is a species of butterfly. It is endemic to the mid-altitude evergreen forest of the Western Ghats. The upper side, half of its top wing is black, while the lower wings are blue. It also has an orange spot along with 2 black spots on its lower wings. However, the bands of its top wings are fused together without separation. Its 16 species are found in India. Of these, 11 are found in both peninsular India and Sri Lanka. Let us tell you that Brahmagiri Wildlife Sanctuary is located in Kodagu district of Karnataka. It is named after the highest peak of the sanctuary, Brahmagiri Hill. Here, semi-evergreen to wet evergreen forest along with grassland coastal forest are found. Plants like rosewood, nandi, fenugreek, hone, surahon, white cedar, red cedar and saldufa, etc. are found here. Also, animals like tiger, elephant and Indian gaur can be seen here. Recently, Pench Tiger Reserve has been designated as a dark sky park. This is India's first and Asia's 5th dark sky park. The area near Bagholi of Pench Tiger Reserve has been earmarked for stargazing. Let us tell you that Dark Sky Reserve is an area that usually takes place around a park or observatory and restricts artificial light pollution. The purpose of a dark sky park is usually to promote astronomy. LACE certification focuses on lighting policy, dark sky friendly retrofits, outreach and education, and night sky monitoring. The International Union for Conservation of Nature emphasizes the recognition of the intrinsic value of the night sky as a natural, cultural, and historical resource. Due to the increasing global threat of light pollution, the existence of natural darkness is in danger. Because of this, even stars are no longer visible in the sky. The Indian Astronomical Observatory has been established in Hanle, Union Territory of Ladakh, India. It is a high-altitude astronomy station operated by the Indian Institute of Astrophysics and India's first dark sky reserve. This observatory is located in the Western Himalayas at an altitude of 4,500 meters, that is 14,764 feet, which is one of the highest sites in the world. It is noteworthy that Pench Tiger Reserve is one of the major tiger reserves of India. It is spread over two states, Madhya Pradesh and Maharashtra. It is named after the ancient river Pench, which flows through the park. Recently, the government has invited nominations for the first Rashtriya Vigyan Puraskar from individuals or teams in various fields of science, technology, and technology-led innovation. Last year, the government had announced the launch of Rashtriya Vigyan Puraskar. This award will start after scrapping more than 300 awards given in the field of science by various institutions. Rashtriya Vigyan Puraskar will be one of the highest awards in the field of science, technology, and innovation in India. Under this, 56 awards will be given under 4 categories in 13 domains. Vigyan Ratna Awards will be given to a maximum of 3 people. It will be given to recognize lifetime achievements and contributions in the field of science and technology. At the same time, to recognize the special contribution in this field, a maximum of 25 people will be honored with the Vigyan Shri Award. Apart from this, Vigyan Yuva Shanti Swarup Bhatnagar Award will be given to maximum 25 young scientists who have made exceptional contribution in this field. Apart from all this, Vigyan Team Award will be given to maximum 3 teams. According to the notification, the awards will not be presented posthumously except in highly deserving cases. Those selected for the Rashtriya Vigyan Puraskar will be awarded a citation and a medal. It is noteworthy that the last date for filing a nomination is 28th February. 28th February is celebrated as National Science Day. These awards will be announced on National Technology Day on 11th May. The anniversary of the second nuclear test conducted in Pokhran is celebrated on 11 May. These awards will be presented on National Space Day on 23rd August. On August 23, India's Chandrayaan-3 mission had a soft landing on the moon. Recently, ASER 2023 survey, that is Annual Status of Education Report 2023, has been released. It has been released by Pratham Foundation. This report is titled Beyond Basics. Its main focus was on youth aged 14 to 18 years in rural India, which was based on their ability and aspirations, especially in reading and mathematics skills in everyday situations. Besides, an attempt was also made to know their access to digital technology and their skills in using it. According to this report, 86.8% children aged 14 to 18 years are enrolled in educational institutions. About 25% of students in the same age group cannot read even class 2 level text fluently in their regional language. At the same time, information was also given about 90% of the youth of this age group have smartphones at home and they know how to use it. Let us tell you that ASER is a national survey conducted by Pratham Education Foundation since 2005. Its objective is to know the children enrolled in school in rural India and their learning levels. This survey is conducted every second year. It also collects data on enrollment status of children in the age group of 3 to 16 years and reading and arithmetic levels of children in the age group of 5 to 16 years. Let us tell you that Pratham is one of the largest non-governmental organizations in India. It was established in 1995 to provide preschool education to children in the slums of Mumbai. It worked towards providing quality education to underprivileged children in India. Recently, Swachh Survekshan Awards 2023 were awarded. President Draupadi Murmu presented these awards at a special ceremony held in New Delhi. This year, 2 cities, Indore and Surat, have been jointly awarded the Cleanest City Award. It is noteworthy that Indore has become the cleanest city of the country for the 7th time, whereas Surat has improved its rank from 2nd to 1st position this year. However, both the cities have achieved this feat due to their exemplary contribution in waste management, cleanliness and citizen participation. At the same time, Swachh Survekshan Awards 2023 have been given in many more sectors. These include categories like Cleanest City, Cleanest Cantonment, Safai Mitra Suraksha, Ganga Town and Best Performing States, etc. Year 2023 Cleanliness Survey was based on the theme of Waste to Wealth. Whereas the theme of reduce, reuse and recycle has been set for the Cleanliness Survey 2024. Let us tell you that in the year 2023 Swachh Survekshan Awards, Saswat of Maharashtra has won the award of cleanest city among urban centers with population less than 1 lakh. In the same category, Patan of Chhattisgarh has secured second position and Lonavla of Maharashtra has secured third position. During this period, Maharashtra was given the first, Madhya Pradesh was given the second, and Chhattisgarh was given the third cleanest state award, while Varanasi and Prayagraj of Uttar Pradesh were awarded as the cleanest Ganga towns. Also, Maho Cantonment Board of Madhya Pradesh was given the award of cleanest cantonment board. Chandigarh has been awarded the best Safai Mitra Surakshit Shahar award. For information, let us tell you that Swachh Survekshan was started in the year 2016 under the supervision of the Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. Its aim is to help cities achieve sustainable sanitation and waste management in a clean and competitive manner. It promotes competition among cities to improve urban cleanliness and ensure best service to citizens. After the news, now let's take a look at 5 questions related to the bulletin. Questions based on today's bulletin are: first question is, consider the following statements with reference to Persian language. 1. It is included in the list of classical languages of India. 2. It is the most widely spoken language of the Iranian branch of Indo-Iranian languages. 2. It is spoken in Pakistan, Afghanistan and Bangladesh. How many of the above statements is or are correct? Only 1, only 2, all 3 or none of these. Next question is, consider the following statements with reference to ASER report. 1. This report is released by Niti Aayog. 2. It was started in the year 2008. 3. This survey is conducted every year. How many of the above statements is or are correct? Only 1, only 2, all 3 or none of these. Next question is, consider the following statements regarding the rare Tibetan Brown Bear. 1. Its scientific name is Ursus arctos pruinosus. 2. Its lifespan is 60 to 70 years. 3. It is listed as least concern in the IUCN Red List. How many of the above statements is or are incorrect? Only 1, only 2, all 3 or none of these. Next question is, consider the following statements with reference to International Monetary Fund. 1. It is a major financial agency of the United Nations. 2. It was established after the United Nations Monetary and Financial Conference at Bretton Woods. 3. Its headquarters is in Geneva. How many of the above statements is or are correct? Only 1, only 2, all 3 or none of these. Last question is, consider the following statements with reference to conjoint silver line. 1. It is a species of lizard. 2. It has been discovered in northeast India. 3. This species is found in India and Myanmar. How many of the above statements is or are incorrect? Only 1, only 2, all 3 or none of these. Recently, the World Health Organization certified Cabo Verde as a malaria-free country. It is noteworthy that Cabo Verde has become the third country among the African countries of the World Health Organization to achieve this, whereas till now it included Mauritius and Algeria, which were declared malaria-free in the year 1973 and 2019 respectively. Let us tell you that malaria is a fatal disease caused by parasites which spreads to people through the bite of infected female Anopheles mosquitoes. 5 parasite species cause malaria in humans. Of these, 2 species, Plasmodium falciparum and Plasmodium vivax, pose the greatest threat. It is common in tropical areas. Most vulnerable group and children under 5 years of age are most affected by malaria. Recently, Prime Minister Narendra Modi fed fodder to Punganur cows at his residence in New Delhi. Due to this cow has been in the news. Let us tell you that Punganur is an indigenous breed which is found in the Punganur of Chittor district in the Rayalaseema region of southern Andhra Pradesh. It is a unique dwarf breed considered to be the smallest humped cattle in the world. Their small size makes them easy to keep at home. These cows can be white, brown, light or dark brown in color. Its height is about 70 to 90 cm. At the same time, its weight is 150 to 200 kg. Recently, the 9th edition of the State Festival of Arunachal Pradesh Pakke Paga Hornbill Festival began. This festival is being organized from 18 to 20 January in Pakke Kesang district. The festival focuses on wildlife conservation with a special emphasis on the hornbill. Let us tell you that 4 species of hornbill are found in Pakke Tiger Reserve of Arunachal Pradesh. These include the Oriental Pied Hornbill, Rufous-necked Hornbill, Crested Hornbill, and Great Indian Hornbill. It is noteworthy that Pakke Paga Hornbill Festival was organized for the first time in the year 2015. Recently, the Himalayan wolf has been assessed for the first time in the IUCN Red List of the International Union for Conservation of Nature. It has been placed in the vulnerable category in the IUCN Red List. At the same time, this wolf is also protected under Schedule 1 of the Wildlife Protection Act 1972. Let us tell you that the Himalayan wolf is a major predator animal found in the Himalayas. It is also called Tibetan wolf, which lives at an altitude of more than 4,000 meters, and it is genetically different from grey wolves. Recently, the Military Strength Rankings 2024 of the countries has been released based on the current available firepower. According to this, India has maintained its position as the 4th strongest army globally. At the same time, the United States has secured the top position in this ranking, whereas Russia has got the 2nd position and China has got the 3rd position. Also, South Korea, United Kingdom, Japan, Turkey, Pakistan and Italy are included in the top 10 places. Let us tell you that a total of 145 countries were included in the evaluation for this ranking. Recently, the Indian Navy and the Royal Thai Navy conducted the first bilateral exercise. This exercise was named Abhyas Ayodhya, which means invincible or undefeatable. The exercise is named after 2 of the oldest cities in the world, Ayodhya in India and Ayutthaya in Thailand, which is a symbol of historical heritage, rich cultural ties and shared historical stories spanning many centuries. Indian Navy's indigenously built ships Kulish and INLCU 56 participated in the inaugural edition of the exercise. Meanwhile, his Thai Majesty ship Prachop Khiri Khan participated on behalf of the Royal Thai Navy. The exercise expanded the operational synergy between the two navies. Recently, the 2-day 19th Summit of the Non-Aligned Movement began. It is being organized in Kampala, Uganda. In this, the Indian delegation led by Foreign Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar is doing it. So, the theme of this conference is deepening cooperation for shared global affluence. It also brings together more than 120 developing countries. Let us tell you that India has been a leading and founding member of the Non-Aligned Movement. It still stands firm in its commitment to the principles and values of this movement. Recently, Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated Khelo India Youth Games 2023. The ceremony was held at Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium, Chennai. Let us tell you that the first Khelo India Youth Games is being organized in South India. These sports competitions are being held from January 19 to 31st, 2024 in 4 cities of Tamil Nadu, Chennai, Madurai, Trichy and Coimbatore. The mascot of these games is Veer Mangai. It is noteworthy that the Government of India had launched the Khelo India initiative in the year 2017. It aims to revive the spirit of sports in India by connecting with children at the grassroots level. For more informative content, like, share and subscribe, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.